us and our freedom. Someone once said, a hero is someone who gives up his or her life to something bigger than oneself. That is exactly what veterans have done. Their dedication is what brings us here today. Veterans are extraordinary individuals. They are our heroes.
My name is Nathan Pierce, and I'm a senior in Athens High School this year. Every year I hear Veterans Day is coming up, I go, yes, day off of school. I never really thought about the true meaning, or why we get the day off in the first place. Of course it has something to do with our veterans. I mean, it is called Veterans Day for a reason, but it never really clicked to my head until this one Veterans Day back in grade school. I was once asked who my hero was. I proudly answered, Spider-Man. I mean, when we were young and we hear the word hero, the first thing we think of is Batman and the Hulk and the X-Men. Well, at least that's what I think of. The teacher said, no, a real hero. Someone you look up to, someone you admire, someone that would protect you no matter the consequences. I thought long and hard that day about who my actual hero was. Constantly when I was little, and even now still, my dad tells me about my grandpa. See, my grandpa died when I was about 8 years old, and even though I wasn't that young, I still don't remember him very well. As my dad tells me, my grandpa went into the Army 1 month after Pearl Harbor. He was trained for desert warfare in North Africa with an anti-aircraft unit. Before he even finished training, we were winning North Africa. He was sent to England for the invasion of Normandy, otherwise known as D-Day. After the breakout at Normandy, his unit was sent to St. Lo. Then he was sent to Belgium for plans to invade Germany. Instead, Hitler's surprise attack resulted in the Battle of the Bulge. He was one of the first people to witness the Normandy massacre, where several hundred American prisoners were slaughtered in the winter snow. He was involved in the Battle of the Rhine and the Battle of Central Europe, ending near Berlin on the Elbe River. He was then transported to southern France to board a troop ship to the Suez Canal for the invasion of Japan. While waiting to pass through the canal, he heard the news that the war was finally over. As I think of Veterans Day today, I think of my grandpa. I think of all the amazing events he took part of and what courage he must have had to take a stand for his country. Even though my grandpa is my hero, I'm very thankful for all the heroes here today, and the ones that aren't. Thank you for being the brave that makes this country the land of the free.
On a typical weekday, my alarm clock rings, and I drag myself out of my all-too-comfortable bed, and then I go to the closet that's full of lots of clothes, and I pick out an outfit. And then I walk the couple steps it takes me to the bathroom, where there is running water that is hot or cold, depending on what I want. And then I can get ready for the day. I go downstairs to the kitchen for breakfast, and I usually eat something different every day, unless we've got a really good cereal like Waffle Crisp, and then I have to eat it every day so that my little sister doesn't eat it all. Then after breakfast, I pack my lunch, which also has plenty of variety depending on what leftovers or lack thereof is in my refrigerator. And then I'm off to school. I have to admit, I ride the bus, but since pretty much every other high schooler in America has their own car, I can pretend to. Once I get to school, I enjoy a day of social interaction and learning, and it's just the right balance between business and pleasure. After school, I attend sports practice or play in a game or run in a cross-country meet, depending on the season. When I get home, I shower, eat dinner, do my homework, and if it's a Monday night, I can watch Dancing with the Stars before I go back to my bed in my very own bedroom and fall asleep. On weekends, I have free time to hang out with friends, go shopping, watch movies in the theater, or at home on our own TVs. Or I can just stay at home and listen to music, with my little sister singing at the top of our lungs. On Sundays, I go with my family to church, and then talk to my older siblings who live 1,500 miles away on the telephone. In the summertime, I go on vacation with my family, swim in our pool, and work in our big yard. For every holiday, Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Valentine's Day, or the 4th of July, my family has our own traditions to celebrate. But no matter the day, month, or season, I always sit in my bed at the end of the day, looking around my pink and green bedroom, and think to myself, I love my life. I would not change a single thing about it. My life would change a lot if I didn't live in the United States of America. We may not take afternoon siestas or have tea time at 4 o'clock, but we do have a way of living that is distinctly American. Our standard of living is one of the highest in the world. We love big houses, big yards, big cars, and things, material possessions, and we have a lot of them. We love entertainment and time off of work, but more than anything else, what makes our lives so entirely American is all of the choices we can make every day. Last weekend, I read an interview in the Parade magazine of Emma Watson, better known as Hermione Granger. She's British, but she's here in the United States for college. In her interview, she said she got excited about choosing between blueberry, raisin, or cinnamon bagels. And she said, Americans love variety. There's so much choice, it's overwhelming. And she is so right. My life is totally in my own hands. I get to choose what to wear, what to eat, what classes to take at school, what sports or clubs I want to join, what TV shows and movies to watch, what books to read, what church to go to, what holidays I celebrate and how, what to think and say. The list goes on and on. And with every decision, there is an unaccountable variety of options. But the most important choice we are able to make in America is who we want to be. The American dream has become a reality for many people over the years. Rags to riches stories do happen in the United States. When people work hard and have determination, they can be whoever they want to be. Choice. That is the American way of living. As I sit in my bed every night thinking about how much I love my American life, I do not remember often enough why I am able to live it. The freedom to make choices and the variety of things we have to choose from should not be taken for granted. Brave men and women have protected our country and our way of life for over 200 years and continue to do so today. I am able to live the life I love because of these military veterans. All of us in this room are able to live our lives free to do with them whatsoever we will because these veterans have given us the opportunity to do so.
Opportunity. It is this reason. It is the reason this country was founded. It is the idea that inspired the people that originally came to this country. It is an idea that to this day is extremely prevalent in our lives. Every person in this country is given the opportunity to be whatever they so choose, to do what they dream, and to live the life that they want. These opportunities are only possible because of the sacrifice that these veterans have made. These opportunities are the result of the efforts of each and every one of these amazing people, as well as those who are not here. This is why we honor them on Veterans Day every November 11th. It takes a very special person to leave behind all that they know, to travel to a new place and fight for the lives of people that they don't know. This selfless act is worthy of recognition. This selfless act has shaped America in the way of life we know as Americans. Our freedoms to speak freely, to practice any religion we wish, and to speak out for what we see as wrong are all made possible by these men and women you see before you and those who could not be here. This is why they deserve our recognition and our respect. We as students are given this opportunity to be whatever we set our minds to be, what we have dreamed to be. Whether it be a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, anything, it is only possible because of these brave men and women. This is why we honor these veterans. And to the veterans, I thank you for the opportunities that you have helped to give me. I truly appreciate the sacrifices you have made for me, my fellow students, and the country in which we all live. Your selfless acts have made it possible for us to have the lives that we cherish as our own. On behalf of the Athens schools, the leadership committee, All-Americans, and myself, I say thank you. We truly appreciate you.